Hello again. This is our last property of exponents. It's called the power of a product or the power of a quotient. They're the same rule. Slightly different form, but the idea is the same. What we need to do first is remind ourselves what the power of a power property was. And we did it in the very last video. We said that if we have an exponential expression like x to the third and we raise the power to a power, we multiply the two exponents together, so we get x to the sixth. So the question then is, what happens if we have more than one thing inside our parentheses here? Let me give you an example. Let's say that we have 2x squared y to the third all to the third power. Well, we're going to find that our power of a product property simply says that we're going to do this rule, which says to multiply these. We're going to do it to each term within this parentheses, each factor, I should say, within the parentheses. Okay? So what we have here is we have 2 to the third power. Remember, there's a 1 here. So technically what you're doing is multiplying 1 times 3. You're still using that same property. Okay? 2 to the third, x to the 2 times 3 is x to the sixth, y to the 3 times 3 is y to the ninth. And then your only other thing you need to do is rewrite 2 to the third. That's what 2 to the third is. 2 to the third is 2 times 2 times 2 equals 8. So my final answer is 8x to the sixth, y to the ninth. Please be really, really careful. A very common mistake. You get in the hang of multiplying. You get in the hang of multiplying. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 2 is 6. And then you do 3 times 2 is 6 again. The answer is no. Don't do that. It's 2 to the third power. It's not 2 times 3. Okay? Again, this is really 2 to the first that we're raising to the third power. So you're actually multiplying that 1 times the 3. Don't multiply the 3 times the 2. Can't multiply the exponent times the base. Okay? So you have 2 to the third power, which is 8. Let's write this as an algebraic rule. Let's say we got x to the a, y to the a, all raised to the b power. That would be x to the ab, a times b, y to the ab. Okay? Probably should have made these two exponents different, not made them both a's, but I think you get the idea. You need to raise each factor inside the parentheses, inside this product, to that power. And again, you multiply the power times the power, exponent times the exponent. All right, let's do another one. What if I have 4a to the fifth, c to the seventh, all raised to the second power? So we're going to square each term inside now. 4 squared is not 8. Please don't say 8. It's not 4 times 2. It's 4 to the second power. There's a 1 here, remember. 1 times 2. 4 squared is 16. 4 times 4. Then we have a to the 5 times 2, which is a to the 10th, and c to the 7 times 2, which is c to the 14th. So 16a to the 10th, c to the 14th. Now what about quotients? What about if we're dividing? Well, the nice thing is, it really is no different. It's the same exact rule. That's why we're doing it on the same video here. But what if I had, in parentheses, a quotient, a division instead of a multiplication? What if I had x to the sixth over y squared, and I was raising that to the third power? Well, just like we did for the power of a product rule, we're going to multiply that 3 times each of the exponents inside. Now let's put a 2 in. Now we'll leave it alone. Yeah, let's put a 3 here. How about that? We'll make it a little more complicated. Okay, so we're going to take everything to the third power inside this parentheses. So 3 to the third power. It is not 3 times 3. It's 3 to the first to the third. So it's 3 to the third. 3 times 3 times 3. 3 times 3 is 9. Times 3 is 27. So I have a 27. X to the 6 times 3 is 18. Y to the 2 times 3 is y to the 6. There's our answer. Pretty straightforward, isn't it? The only thing I need to mention to you is make sure that if your coefficients, these numbers that appear in the front of our algebraic expressions, there's a 1 here that you don't see, but those coefficients, if those can be reduced, you need to reduce those. Don't leave them unreduced. If it's a fraction that can be reduced, reduce them. Okay? Again, let's write this as a rule. X to the a, I'll do the same sort of thing I did with the last one, over y to the a raised to the b power is x to the ab. We multiply exponents over y to the ab. That is our power of a product and power of a quotient. Our next video, we're going to put them all together, and then we're going to talk about negative exponents and zero exponents and fraction exponents. More to come. Thank you.